Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of The Long Dark. We are continuing our Interloper run for now. We're on day 15, I believe, in Mystery Lake. Started off in Ash Canyon. So the plan is we're going to head towards the forge. We actually have our hammer and our hacksaw now. And we want to go ahead and try and get some forging done. See if we can't get our bow and arrows made. And start gearing up for the trek to the far territory. We want to go ahead and get some good clothing before we head over there. I know it's going to be very cold over there, and the better clothing we have, the better chance we have at survival. So let's go ahead and hop back into it here. It is early morning, and it is about the 15th day. Let's just see how much scrap metal we have first. We are a little heavy, so we'll drop some stuff here, obviously. We don't want to carry too much with us. But what do we got as far as scrap metal goes? We got 4 right now, so we're going to need a bit more, because we're going to want the knife and the hatchet and the arrows. We will find some scrap metal on the way. We got 81 cattails, so that should last us a good while, plus some canned food. How are our clothes doing? Gloves could certainly use repair. And our boots definitely could use a repair. Let's go ahead and try and repair our boots real quick. Alright. See if we can't get them a little bit better than 32%. Okay, that was a little better. Anything that we need to craft real quick? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Still a little dark, but I think... Let's see if I can find the lamp on the table. There it is. There we go. Go ahead and take that lamp. Give us a little bit of scrap metal. I don't think there's much else in here as far as scrap metal. We're going to keep this extra bedroll. Just so that in case something happens, we have the extra bedroll. How much cloth do we have? We're going to need some cloth, so we'll go ahead and grab this cloth. We need cloth to make the hatchet and the knife, plus any repairs we might need along the way. Don't need a lot of cloth, but we want to take some with us. Alright. So we got some saplings curing here.
I'm gonna eat a tree.
We also got some saplings curing in the dam. And I believe there are some in the farmhouse in Pleasant Valley as well. Alright, let's go ahead and drop off a few things here. We can go ahead and stick these 2 arrowheads in there. Let's go ahead and put all their feathers in there. That's enough for about 30 arrows. Or, excuse me, 10 arrows. If I can count. 10 arrows. 3 feathers per arrow. We have to have our hammer and our hacksaw. Don't need that. Okay, we'll go ahead and get rid of a few other things here. So let's get rid of some of these accelerants. Definitely don't need these many cattail heads. Probably don't need that many cattails, but we'll take them with us for now. Get rid of these blue flares. All those pain meds. Just want to mark yourself slight for the journey. Sewing kit will stick in there for now. We're not going to need that whetstone yet. Let's check out these books. Alright, what books have we read? This one we haven't started. And this one we finished, so we dropped that one for now. We'll keep the kitchen book on us. I doubt we'll need to do much reading, but never hurts to have it on us. Okay, let's get some food in us. Let's see. Granola bar should be safe. Sardines probably not. Yeah. Let's drop some of this canned food that... These two are kind of questionable. Let's eat this maple syrup. It's heavy. Dog food's maybe questionable. Definitely going to drop those sardines for now. Let's drop the peaches. They're heavy and they're kind of questionable. And the dog food. We got plenty of cattails. There'll be lots of cattails in Forlorn Muskeg, so we don't really need to worry too much about food. Okay. Anything else that we want to do or take with us? Let's grab this cooking pot. We can tear that down if we get to the forge and we need to. We need extra scrap metal. I can't tear down this lamp. I don't think there's any other sources of scrap metal here. So, alright, what's the weather look like? Kind of stormy. How much wood do we have? Not much. You know what I think I might do? Break down some of these crates. Get a fire going and grab some torches. We only have the one torch right now. Plus it'll allow that storm to maybe pass. Alright, yep. This will allow it to get a little bit warmer. It's always warmer in the afternoon once the sun hits that midday. Starts getting a little warmer. until the sun kind of goes down for a little bit. Then it starts getting colder. So that's the warmest part of the day typically.
That's a good one.
Unless there's a blizzard or something going on. And that's the best time to travel. If you can. So let's go ahead and drop some teas while we're standing here. Might as well get those down. So as you can see, the sun is not quite midday. Once it reaches midday, that's usually the best time to travel if you can wait that long. If not, it's not a huge deal, but early morning is usually pretty cold. It's kind of windy out there anyways right now. Grab especially some of these good torches. That one's not very good, unfortunately. There's a good torch there. That one's not very good. I just want these teas to heat up. Let's check outside real quick. See what the weather's like. If it's decent weather, we'll head out. Not great, but I don't know that we have too much of a choice. It's a little bit windy and chilly. Let's grab this stuff and go. Unfortunately, you can't always wait for the perfect weather in Interloper. You just don't have the time to hang out and wait. So we'll see if we can't go right now. Obviously, we're probably going to have to make a fire along the way, but... Alright, let's see if our torch gets blown out. I think so. Only 2 hours down, that's not too bad. We're going to head into the muskeg. We're going to see if we can't stop by Poacher's, of course. There'll be some scrap metal there, a little bit of coal. Always a good place to stop and warm up if we need to. Grab any sticks we see on the way since we're low on firewood. We got lots of coal. We just need some firewood. I haven't tried the fire hardened arrows yet. I've seen some people using them. They do work pretty well on rabbits. But they don't work too well on anything else. Hold on one second. Let me deal with barking dog. I apologize. Alright, the dogs have been fed, although it is a little early for them. But at least that should keep them from barking. Okay. Let's continue our journey. Usually fairly safe going this way. There can be a wolf or two. Let's go ahead and drink our hot tea that we have. That'll warm us up. He's extraordinarily powerful in the game, almost overpowered. If you can use some hot teas, you can travel a very long distance, even when it's really, really cold. Now, one thing I do need to kind of keep in my eye out for is oak trees and acorns. I haven't really been doing that yet, but I know I should start kind of looking around for them. Acorns are kind of a new addition in the game, and you can either eat them or you can make a coffee out of them. They do take a while to process, so should really start taking a look, making sure if I can find any. Should be spread out over the island, I guess. Let's see. Just go over this way to see if there's any. Used to be some containers over here. I think they removed them though. There used to be several containers right here. I don't see them anymore. Grab that for now. Some simple tools. We don't really need them, but I'll set them a little bit more visible. Alright, into the muskeg. The muskeg's a little unique. It's got a lot of thin ice in it. It's got a lot of cattails. And it does not have a whole lot of shelter. So it is one of those unique places that you have to be a little careful about. But up ahead you can see the rail cars. That's where we're going to stop first. It's nice and clear and not windy, so it's a perfect day for traveling. No fog. Absolute beautiful day for travel. Only one arrow down right now. So it's pretty warm. It's 27 degrees is what it feels like temperature is, so just barely cold for us. A little bit better clothing and we'd actually be warm. That's not going to last very long. The world does get colder as time goes on, and about day 50 is when it maxes out to its coldest. We gotta keep our eye out. There's a bear that can patrol around here. And you don't want to run into a bear if you've watched my previous episodes. You've already seen what happens when you do run into a bear, so. Interestingly enough, bears do not kill you outright. It's not like a wolf attack where a wolf can actually kill you. A bear will do massive damage, but it actually only does a percentage of damage, which is a high percent. I think it's like 80%, but and it destroys your clothes pretty well. Typically your hat for sure. If you're wearing like a wool toque, the bear will destroy your wool toque. That's pretty much just a given right there. I'm just gathering cattails while I got the chance. I know I have a lot of them, but honestly, you can always leave some in a safe space behind. They don't deteriorate, so even if you leave them in like a drawer or container, they won't disappear because they always stay at 100%. They're really good to gather. Alright. Hey, Tash. Welcome in. How are you doing, Tash? Alright, little backpack here. I'm doing better now that you're here, Tash. It's always good to see you. Decided to do a little streaming this morning. Hopefully make your day a little better. Alright, what do we got? Some coal, scrap metal. A lot of nothing. More scrap metal. Yeah, I'll take that wood for now. I don't see the bear. Doesn't mean anything. I mean, the bear could still be hanging around. I just don't see the bear. Let's see, a little more coal.
I think I can use this.
Yes, you can, Astrid, so pick it up. Usually some coal and scrap metal around here. We'll leave these. No, we'll take the sewing primer book. We'll leave the other book for now. There's that scrawled message. The memento cache. I already know where that's at. We don't need the wool scarf. We'll leave that for now. I think we'll just head out. Weather's nice. No reason to hang out. So, we're going to head to the forge at Spence's, which is essentially across over there. Just got to be wary of the thin ice. But it's fairly easy to cross, especially in the daytime when you can see. No, I think that's a log. I think that's the bear. Well, right now we're headed to the forge. Going to go ahead and forge our tools and some arrowheads. Then we'll head back into Mystery Lake and make our bow and arrows. And my plan is to try and kill some bear and a moose. I want to try and get the best clothes I can before we head into Forsaken Airfield. So it's going to be a little bit before we get there, but we want to go in well prepared. This is Forlorn Muskeg. So for those of you that have played Wintermute, this is the in episode 2. You walk through here and you repair the or you take parts off of the signal towers or whatever. It's got the thin ice that everyone loves. Forge is at Spence's old homestead. You can go there in story mode, but there's not really a big reason to. So some people probably just skip it, but it is the only outdoor forge in the game, which makes it appealing to Interloper players because you don't get cabin fever while you're forging. Essentially, it's across the ice. You can go around if you want, but it takes longer. So one of your landmarks to know where you're going the right way is what they call the kissing rocks, and that's these two rocks up ahead where they meet. I'll go this way. Yeah, pretty much. So you can't really tell necessarily just by the look of the ice, but anything that's closer to the snow, it's going to be safe. And then as you get farther out, it's going to get thin and start cracking. So basically you want to stay as close to the snow as possible, or on the snow. I think you have about, they say you got about 4 seconds on the ice until it breaks. 5 seconds if you're wearing crampons. So anything like this where it's really close, you get on this chunk of ice, this is going to be safe. Sometimes you may have to run across the thin ice if it's a short distance. You can run across it, but you're always taking a little bit of a risk doing that. Just a piece of, yeah, it's just a piece of rock. There used to be a backpack here sometimes. I don't know if it still spawns from time to time, but it's always a good place to check for something. Usually there's something there, not always. And then once you get past the kissing rocks, you can actually see the fence line over there. That's kind of where we're going. But I like to go this way. Now you can do this in the dark or in the fog, but it's a whole lot easier when it's nice and clear like this. Whole lot easier. So just pick the shortest distance between two snow piles, and usually you're okay. You may have to run a little bit to get over some weak ice, but you'll be fine. And if you fall in, well, then you're going to be all wet and soaking and hypothermic, and yeah, it'll be an adventure too. They did change that, by the way. It used to be if you fell in the ice, you'd just get cold and your clothes would get wet, and you'd get hypothermia risk. But they changed it so you get instant hypothermia if you fall on the ice now. So you fall in, you have hypothermia right away. Now, what do we got here? A lot of nothing. More scrap metal. There's a fire barrel here if you need it. Always hunker down in here. There's a bear spawn over that way, but he doesn't come over here. I guess if you really, really smelled, he might, but... wolf over there. There can be wolves here in front of you. It just depends on what deer they've been chasing. But if you just use your torch, you'll be fine. Looks like the weather's starting to turn, but we're almost there, so we should be fine. Always check in here. There's always some coal. A little bit of scrap metal. Chair if you need to sit down. Alright. Getting a little slow, we're kind of heavy. Usually a little bit of birch bark over here next to these trees. More birch bark, I don't see any. See anything in here? Sometimes there's a piece of wood or scrap metal. Lower difficulties, there might be a backpack or something in there, but... so, this forge is a little weird. The wolves won't really come inside this building. So the only risk you really have, even if they're, like, attracted to you, they don't come inside. So you're pretty safe in this building, unless you're kind of really close to a wall. They can kind of come through the walls. But, yeah, they don't come right around here. So you are safe in here for the most part. If you're close to this wall or something, the wolf could come through and get you, but... Quality tools. Set these over here. Start that forge, though. Alright, let's get this forge started. What's that? I've never been attacked while I've been at this forge, as far as like being inside. I've never gotten attacked, but that's just me. It's probably locked. Oh, usually this is locked. Not that it has anything in it.
This'll come in handy.
Okay. You get a pry bar, that works. Yeah, you gotta heat this up. So, because I'm one of those nasty Americans, I have it on Fahrenheit instead of Celsius. So in order to forge, it has to be 270 degrees Fahrenheit. I think it's 170 Celsius, I believe. Or 150, something like that. And the only way to do that is with coal. You can't get it that hot with just wood, so you have to use coal. The minimum, the bare minimum coal you could use is 4, but you'd have to put a lot of wood in there and get it really hot. So most people don't do that. Most people just use, you know, 6 or 7 pieces of coal. and get it warm that way. It's faster and easier. Out.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Okay, another book. Some more wood. See if our dog food's still here. Yep. So this dog food behind this crate has always been here. There's only
Nobody
2 on
needs this
Interloper,
anymore.
but on like Voyager and Stalker, I think there's 4 or 5. Alright. Let's start adding some coal in there. Get rid of that reclaimed wood. Let that start heating up. Or we go check the safe.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
Yeah, no, that won't come in handy, Astrid. So there's a safe back here, if you didn't know. You can break down these boxes to get to it, or you can just come back here and access it. 53-ish. So today we're going to be making our improvised knife, improvised hatchet, and some arrowheads. Okay. Around 15, 52, 15. Because in Interloper you don't get a hunting knife or hatchet, you can't find them. So you have to forge them and make them yourself. And there's no rifle or revolver unless it's glitched. So you have to make arrowheads and make arrows and a bow. 16. Okay.
I'll take it.
Oh, sweet, some cash. Okay, your wrap is nice. There is a glitch where sometimes you'll get a double safe. You'll open the safe and then there'll be another one that you can open. Doesn't happen all the time, but sometimes it does. Hey, TX. How are you? Welcome in. Thank you for the resub there. I appreciate it. 2-month streak. Alright, let's go ahead and get some water started. Let's put our ear wrap on. So, I always put my ear wrap on the inside, and I either put my crampons or my moose hide satchel on the outside. That protects this, so if you get attacked by a bear, your crampons or your moose hide satchel will take the hit instead of your ear wrap, because there's only so many of these in the world, and you want to protect it. So always keep it on the inside, if you can. Your moose hide satchel and your crampons will take a much bigger hit than ear wrap will, so a little bit more coal on there. It should be getting pretty close. Alright, I don't think we really need anything else. How many days is it? Not bad. Wipe off the thirst here. Let's eat this dog food. Well, yeah, Unfortunately, or fortunately, however you want to look at it, the game designers didn't quite put it that way, so it's kind of a weird dynamic because the crampons are on your feet and the ear wrap's on your head, so why would the crampons protect your ear wrap? But so Tash, with clothes, how it works is every piece of clothing that you're wearing contributes to warmth. So this one's got 2.7 degrees Fahrenheit warmth. So all the clothing I wear adds up as far as the overall warmth bonus. So I got plus 25 degrees Fahrenheit overall warmth bonus. You see, windproof and protection, the only pieces of clothing that add to that are the very outside. So my boots, this outside pair of pants, my Mackinac outside jacket, the gloves, this outside hat, and that outside there. So only that very outer layer counts towards windproof and protection. None of the inside layers count unless a bear comes along and destroys the outside layer, then the inside layer becomes the next layer. So if a bear came along and destroyed my jacket, then the next jacket would be what counted. So that's why anything with higher wind or water protection or just regular protection, you want on the outside. Yeah, they don't give wind, but they're really easy. Like a wolf attack, generally they'll get destroyed, so I always try and protect them, just so I have that warmth bonus. And they don't do a whole lot for wind anyways, 0.8, well, maybe 1 once they're completely repaired. You can find double ear wraps, obviously, but usually you'll have your moose hide satchel there, and so it won't really matter. Anyways, we need 3 more degrees. I guess we'll just add another coal. We got tons of coal. So. Alright. How much scrap metal do we have? 11. So we are going to need some more scrap metal. How long do we have on that? There is a shelf that's always here. You can break this down. Gives you 4. Takes an hour and a half though. So I think since we got an hour, let's just read for an hour real quick. Grab that. Got some more water. 9 hours on the forge. Let's break this down. Alright, that'll give us 15 scrap metal. Oh, you're gonna get tired, Astrid. I mean, so here's the difference. So these are the regular crampons. They're a little bit lighter, and they can be repaired. So I can actually repair these with a toolkit and scrap metal. The improvised ones you can't repair. So as soon as they get destroyed, they're just done. And they weigh a little bit more, so it just kind of depends. Once I get my moose hide satchel, I usually don't wear the crampons, but it is. Yeah, they're not, I mean, they're not really hard to make. They just cost leather, which is a little more finite in the world than scrap metal, so. Alright,
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
You'll survive, Astrid. Go ahead and Throw a little bit more wood on there.
Oh, it's getting dark out here. Look for shelter.
You got shelter, Astrid. Yeah, I think it's, what, 4 hours to make improvised crampons or something? I don't know. Okay. So, this is what we're going to forge. So, the hatchet and the knife take scrap metal and cloth. Not a lot of cloth, but cloth. You have to have your heavy hammer. I always start off with the hatchet, because that's the most important tool, I think, in my opinion. Alright, let's make sure we got enough water. Okay, we got enough food, yeah. So we'll go for our knife now.
I could eat anything.
Well, Astrid, we better eat anything because you're hungry. Let's see.
I think
Yeah, I mean, obviously, avoiding getting attacked will keep all your stuff functional for a lot longer. Especially a bear attack. A bear will pretty much wreck all of your clothing. Some of these cattails were really heavy. Alright, so we got our hatchet, we got our knife. Drink some water. Okay, now we can start making water. Because the arrowheads only take an hour to forge a piece, and you get 2 for 1 scrap metal, so go ahead and start forging arrowheads. And I forge as many as possible, because you don't want to come back here until you absolutely have to.
barely walk with this much gear.
Yeah, we'll drop water later, Astrid. For now, you're making arrowheads for me. We're tired, but that's okay. We're not moving. We'll lose a little bit of health.
Just need to close my eyes.
How's our fire doing? A little bit more wood. Let's see. More water. Okay. More arrowheads. And you're not going to get cold here or anything. It's plus 335 degrees Fahrenheit, so even in a blizzard, you're not going to freeze, that's for sure. If anything, you should be, like, sweating. Probably dying from heat exhaustion. I think we have enough for 1 more set of arrowheads. Yep. Okay. So that is all we have. Almost midday. Let's go ahead and throw a little coal on there. so we're going to go ahead and leave our hammer here. Once I forge, I like to leave the hammer at the forge. You can carry it if you want, but it's really heavy.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
So that way, if I need to come back, I know the hammers are always here. That's just me personally. Like I said, you can do what you want with it. Alright, 14 arrowheads. Let's leave this can opener here. We don't need that. Those. What else we want to do? Okay, yeah, we definitely don't need all this water. Let's get some sleep. For 4 hours right now, see how it looks outside. Get a couple more hours and then I think we'll probably head out. Unless the wind or the weather, you know, gets bad or something. Still looking pretty good. Alright. A little bit heavy, but not too bad. Let's grab some torches. I don't really want to spend the night here if I don't have to, because I'm going to have to use a bunch of wood.
Wonder if I can
to keep
drop any
warm.
of this gear.
So we're going to try and head back. Mystery Lake. Drop that. Alright. It does, yeah. It'll probably stick a storm on me here real quick. I'm just going to go the quickest way, which is across the ice. Sometimes I'll go around the edge because there's caves, but it's getting late in the day. We're actually warm, which is nice. It's warm enough that we're not getting cold at all. Yeah, I'll probably get halfway across the ice and a blizzard will hit. It's usually about how that works. I need to start keeping an eye out for oak trees. I haven't even found any acorns yet. Alright. we're not really going to loot the muskeg, except for anything that's in our way directly. We can come back here later on. Go to all the little areas. Just want to get out of here before this fog and snow pick up more.
Oh, I've never been so hungry in my life.
Yeah. That's right. You get a short reprieve, cattails. I'm not looking for you right now. Well, I mean, if you happen to be in the way. But I ain't coming after you quite yet. A lot of cattails in here, though. But like, almost 400, I believe. At least on Interloper. Oh, these cattails didn't make it. Should have heeded the warning. Probably, yeah. Ash Canyon has quite a bit, but I don't think it's nearly as much as the muskeg. Even Mountain Town has a pretty good amount, but not as much. So yeah, I think Kim Yoda said he got like 400 and something. Like 405 or somewhere around in there. I can't remember the exact number. And I think he said in the muskeg he got like 370 something. I don't know. There's a lot of cattails. That's for sure. Don't see the bear anywhere. I don't have a flare gun either, so right now I don't have any defense against anything other than my torch. I wouldn't be surprised if someone's probably already done that. I hear something, but that might just be my dog snoring. Sounding like a bear grunting. They changed the sound of the ice breaking. Definitely more dramatic. Snow's starting to come down. It's probably gonna get blizzardy. We'll keep going as long as we don't run into the bear.
Right now.
Oh, and Astrid doesn't get too hungry. There you go, Astrid. Oh, cattail. Don't see a bear anywhere. Oh, there he is. He's way over there. Okay. You can see him. Oh, he's eating something now. What are you doing, Mr. Bear? He's way far away. We're okay. Hi, Mr. Bear. How are you? As much as I don't like seeing the bear, I actually kind of like knowing where they are more than not knowing. Just so I can be like, oh, okay, he's over there. Rather than just walking around not knowing where he is. We had really nice weather the whole time we came here and foraged and everything. I don't think we had one storm at all. Oh, you need to tell your coworkers that, hey, I got important things to see here. This is more important than work. I mean, I'd turn around and go back and do it again, Tash, but I'm out of scrap metal, so I wouldn't be able to forge anything for you. That's the problem with jobs. They're so inconsiderate when it comes to important things in your life, you know? Like, they don't care about the long dark or anything else, really.
Oh, I'm starving. The sun is setting. It's gonna get a lot colder soon.
Sure is, Astrid. Sure is. Uh-oh. It's the old bear. No, he's not there. Just kidding. That's where he is in story mode. When you're Will and you're like, yeah, I went Grizzly Adams on you. Okay. Alright, Will. Oh, they're just picking the right time, TX. That's how it works. They're waiting until I have, like, no coal or one piece or something like that. And I'm out in the middle of, like, Pleasant Valley or the airfield where there's no cover, no place to build a fire. It's just biding its time. I know how it works. It likes to lull you into a false sense of safety. Then it'll probably like sprain both my ankles, set an aurora, and a blizzard all at the same time. Well, it can't blizzard during an aurora, but... That is one thing, if you didn't know, you can never have a blizzard and an aurora at the same time. So, not that you want to travel during the aurora anyways, but at least I don't. But you'll never have both. You can have wind, but never a blizzard.
Can you eat trees? Because I'm gonna eat a tree.
Well, probably eat an oak tree. Might be hard on your teeth. Imagine that after a while you're just going to get scurvy, so maybe you won't have any teeth. I mean, I haven't found a toothbrush yet either, so... Oh, we're actually warming up. Feels like 32 degrees. Ooh. Like a tropical heat wave right here. Having a heat wave, a tropical heat wave. Oh yeah. Gotta do a celebration spin because it's so warm. Oh, oh, that was weird. See if it does that again. I was spinning. Yep, see the temperature drops when I'm spinning? That's weird. Change again when I stop. Oh. Where am I going now? Stupid office. Say, hey, I am Tash the Minion. I kill wolves and bear in my off time and moose. Can't make me come into the office. I brave the frigid cold of the Canadian Arctic. I was just doing, I was celebrating because it was kind of warm. Now it's cold again. It was like 32 degrees, so. I heard there's an oak tree around here somewhere. I don't know where. That's not an oak tree.
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
You gotta have fun in the long dark. I mean, come on. Can't be all just work. Let's see. Get out of here, deer hide. You're in the way. Those are 53, but I got more in the dam that are probably ready. Okay, let's see. Anything we need to do? I don't think so. I think we're good. Alrighty then. What do we have on us? So with the 2 arrowheads we have downstairs, that'll be 16 arrowheads. That's a good amount. Quite a few books. It'll take us a while to read all those books. Alright. Well, I gotta make it more interesting for the viewers, TX. I mean, how exciting is it if it's just good weather all the time? That's not very exciting. Gotta have a blizzard every now and then. Otherwise it just gets boring for you. Well, that's one reason why I like Interloper over like a no-goa. It's a little more forgiving. You know, you can stand to get a little cold or whatever. Not that the weather won't kill you, but... Alright, so... I want to go ahead and make my bow and arrows. I think the saplings in the dam should be... There's maple in there, so they should be pretty close to ready, if not completely ready. What time is it? Yeah, I'm thinking about doing a custom stalker runs just so I can do the signal void stuff. Probably do like a stalker, because you have to have stalker loot, but a lot of interloper settings. So the weather and stuff like that. I don't know. Um, if you're looking for something a little bit harder but still have regen, there was a video that Zach did, if you know Zach, on YouTube. Well, not too long ago, where he did like a custom interloper run where it still had regen, but it was a lot slower. It was like a lower condition regen, so a little bit harder. I don't remember what he called it, but he had a custom code in there to make it a little bit harder. Alright, anything I can do while they wait for... Yes, I can prepare that. So if you don't know, daylight, as soon as you see the little sun up there and little horizontal rays, as soon as those cross that little plane there, that means it's daylight. You can actually, even though it's dark, you can like read and stuff. Might need to wait a tad bit longer, but it should be pretty close. Let's see if it's close enough yet. Yep. Even though it's dark, it's technically daylight. I'm just going to get a couple hours in so the sun comes up. Yeah, I think I was watching Juan's yesterday, and he's doing basically a custom stalker no-go run. So he's got no-go settings except for stalker loot. Have to repair that. Okay. See, anything? I think we have any guts here. We already read that book, didn't we? Yeah. That's a book we read. Okay, we need to grab our arrowheads and our feathers. Yeah, it's actually a little bit past that, because the moon will come up, and you still kind of counts as daylight even with the sun totally disappeared. So the moon's about where the sun is now. You get quite a bit of daylight, and even if you're in a mine where there is no light, as long as it's daylight outside, you can still read and do all kinds of weird stuff. But I guess it's just to make it so that there's more daylight time than there is nighttime, so you can get more accomplished. Sounds windy. Yep, you can do mending, reading, staring at the blizzard. I guess we'll go back inside for now, huh? Let's do a little reading. That's why I like to try and keep at least one book on me, if I can. I mean, I could repair something, I guess, but... Let's see. It didn't sound like it got any better. Well, I will thank you for waiting until I got to the camp office longer. I mean, you could have done this in the muskeg and it would have really sucked, but we appreciate you waiting. Alright, let's finish this book up. Might as well. Finish that book. Sounds like the wind stopped. Let's see. Okay. I'm gonna grab this deer hide. I want to take it with me. I'll leave these saplings. I ain't too worried about them. Right. Anything else? Oh. You know what? I might as well grab my sewing kit and that. And then I'm gonna leave some of these. There we go. Now we'll head out. Let's go to the lake overlook, I guess. We didn't get the memento hit yet for it, but there's usually some decent loot up. Well, I mean, do we want to? I don't know. Maybe we should just wait till we get the memento hint. What do you think, Astrid? She doesn't know either. But if you go up here, instead of taking the tracks, you do avoid some wolves. However, you do risk spraining yourself a little bit. So, guess there's some give and take. Is that an oak tree? Oh, that is an oak tree. Okay. There's one right there. I'll have to remember that. Oh, Astrid's smart. She's a doctor, remember? Not a useful doctor, like, you know, a baby doctor, but a lab coat doctor. Test tubes, things like that. Not too smart. She didn't know how to fly a plane. That's the reason she had to rope her poor ex-husband into flying her in the middle of nowhere. Giving him false hope that they'd get back together. Evil woman. Alright, TX. Have fun. I mean, you know, you could always put this on the big screen for your students so they could learn about survival. I don't know how the school would view that, I guess. Alright, let's see. So yeah, if you come up over this way, you avoid most of the wolves. Unless you smell, they might still come after you then, but then you end up over here. Most people go up the river the rest of the way. I like... Is that a sapling? No, it's not a sapling. Never mind. I don't know. I like just taking the tracks. I don't know why. I don't know if there's a difference.
My fingers feel numb.
Hey, I don't promise anything anymore. Unless I know that I can keep it. Trust me, I learned that a long time ago. You say something in passing and then like 10 years later they're like, you promised. Like, what? I said someday, I didn't say today.
This is so cold. I just want to lay down for a bit.
I don't make those promises anymore. I might say that I'll try my best, or we'll see how it goes. Is that an oak tree? That looks like an oak tree there. I mean, unless it's a promise I know I can keep. I mean, I guess there's that. Hey, these are my acorns, Dick. Go away. My porch. My acorns. Go away. You don't need acorns. You're a wolf. Wolves don't eat acorns. Get out of here. Hey, go away. That's what's cold. She wants acorns. These are the acorns if you haven't seen them.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
They look really weird. Let's see. More. I don't know if they respawn or not. So, yeah. Not sure how that works. I would imagine they don't, because the tree never gets green. I don't know. Be interesting to see. I know. All I was doing is trying to go get some acorns. And he's got to come up. And he doesn't even eat acorns. He's a wolf. Like, what does he want acorns for? I think that's just a dead dude over there. Is this just a dead dude? I think so. Yeah, it's just a dead guy. Alright, see if these saplings are ready yet. If not, maybe we'll take a quick trip into the ravine or something. Not that there's a lot there, but it's a good place to get rabbits. The maple's still got a little ways to go. So do the guts. Oh, my torch went out too. Way to go. Way to pay attention. Birch is done. I only have one birch over here. That's alright. Still gotta wait on the maple. Let's make the shafts then.
I'm starving.
Oh, Astrid, you're always starving. There's some tools. I left some tools somewhere. I got some simple tools. That's better than nothing, I guess. I'll feed you a little bit, Astrid. How about that? Okay. So we might as well make a few arrows. So, 1 arrow shaft, 1 arrow head, and 3 crow feathers. Now you can do it by hand, but it takes an hour and 15 minutes, so I don't want to do it by hand. Why isn't it counting my tools? I do have tools, right? Weird. What do you mean no tools? It should count the simple tools. There we go. Simple tools. Simple tools takes an hour and 12 minutes. And then if you get quality tools, it takes 45 minutes. But I don't have any quality tools on me, so we'll just use the simple tools. Now, there's no difference in the quality of the arrow whether you use your hands or whether you use tools. That has been tested. The arrow quality is the exact same, so it's just the length of time it takes to craft is the only thing that matters or changes. Oh.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Leave those there. I guess there's no reason to... Let's see. What time is it? Late. We sleep here. Some of these guts will be done in the morning. Saplings might be. Yeah, why not? Let's just read for a little bit. We got plenty of water and food. We'll just eat some food. We'll do some reading or mending or whatever. Sleep for the night. And then in the morning, we'll see where our saplings are. Let's check our clothes first. Let's do these pants. We're okay on everything else for now. What do we got? Let's tear these down. Definitely want to do Wilderness Kitchen if we can, so we'll leave that for a while. Maybe get one more in until it gets too dark. Nope. light in here. I wonder if there's going to be an aurora. Well, that's... That can't be right. That's got to be a glitch there. 1 minute? Yeah, that's not right. Let's see, prepared acorns. Prepared acorn. Oh, okay, so you prepare the acorns. You get 4 of them. You can make large prepared acorns. And you have to cook the acorns, I believe. Or do you have to... Yeah, I think you have to cook them. Yeah, you have to cook them. And then you can grind them. And then you can make coffee. It's kind of a process. So yeah, it's kind of weird how they did it. Let's see, what do they have it under? I don't know if they even have it under a... So first you grab the acorns, and they're just raw acorns. So first you have to prepare the acorns. And it's 1 for 1. Takes 10 minutes to prepare 1 acorn, or 1 batch of acorns or whatever. And then if you get 4, you can do a large prepared acorns, which is a whole bunch of them, I guess. Or you can just keep it in the small ones. You can eat them, but you got to cook them first. So you prepare them, then you got to cook them. And then you can either eat them, or at that point you can grind them down. So you got 4 cooked acorns to make a ground one, or 1 large cooked acorn to make grounds. And then if you grind them, then you can cook them into coffee if you want. So it's a process. Got to prepare them, got to cook them. You can either eat them at that point, or you can grind them down, and then you can cook in the coffee. From what I can see, the benefit is obviously the warming up. It does give you energy, kind of like regular coffee. I don't think as much, though, and it gives you some calories, obviously. So basically it's a form of coffee. I don't think it gives you as much energy as regular coffee, or lasts quite as long, but it does give you energy. So, and considering there's a very limited amount of coffee in the game, I guess that's a plus. I don't know. Yeah. Well, I mean, the preparation passes the time for you, I guess. So, it's just like crafting, preparing the mushrooms or something like that. You can do it while you're doing something else, while you're waiting for something to cook, or something like that. So if I'm waiting for meat to cook, I can come in here and prepare them, I guess. Or if I'm just killing time, because you shouldn't need light to prepare them. So then I can keep doing small amounts, or once I get 4, I can make a large amount. From my understanding, it's more time effective to make a large portion than it is to do small portions. But you have to prepare them 4 to make a large portion of prepared. At least that's my understanding. Larger portions are better time-wise. I don't know. Anyways. It's one of those new weird things that we all got to kind of figure out. Alright. Anyways. Let's get some sleep. Hey, Paraloopable. Welcome in. It's awfully light for it being dark. And no aurora. How are you, Paraloopable? How's your run going? I didn't get to see everything yesterday because I was working, but... we're doing okay. It's, I don't even know, what day is it? Looks like day 18-ish. We foraged. We're just waiting for... Let's see, are our saplings done? Nope, not quite yet. Waiting for our maples to cure, and then we can make our bow. So, probably by tonight. Yeah, maybe tonight. Yeah, Stalker's a lot of fun. Especially after you get like the revolver and you can just shoot all the wolves you want. And it gets really fun. But did I forget to drop that other deer hide? I think I did. Yeah, I did. Drop that. Well, I'm going to set this stuff in here since we're probably just going to go in the ravine and mess around in there until these all this stuff is ready. I guess we'll take the book with us. Why not? Anything else we want to leave? One of those. It's gonna be really cold. How close are we on our book? 2 hours. I guess we can read an hour or two, let it warm up a little bit. I don't like to go out too early in the morning. It's really, really cold. So we'll just finish this book off. Sounds like it got really windy too. We'll see. Let us see if it is windy. A little bit. Not too bad. No predators in the ravine as of yet, so we don't really need to worry about whether we can light a torch or not. So, if you watch a lot of Long Dark players, especially those veterans, they'll go this way, out of the dam, instead of going through the fence. As you can look around and see if the wolf's around. Don't see him. And if you're going to the ravine, you can skip all that and just go down this way. Go down there. There we go. Aha! Skipped you. Alright, into the ravine. Just a rock? Yeah, it's just a rock. I don't really have a goal in here other than just kind of gather stuff and maybe get some rabbits or something. Waste a little time until my maple are cured. Sticks branch. Nope. Usually a couple rabbits up here if we can get them. Oh, there they are. They blend in with the grass. Hard to see them. Come here, little bunny. Fuzzy little bunny. There you are. Oh! Oh, bunny. You survived. Where's your buddy? There he is. That's it. There he is. Hey, bunny. How are you? Hi, bunny. Sorry. You were cute. Where's your friend? Where's your friend? Where'd your friend go? Bunny, where's your friend? I'll grab this while I'm here. And a rock. Oh, bunny. Hey, I'm looking for a bunny. You're not allowed to storm on me. Not very nice. Alright. I don't know where the other bunny went. I guess he gets to survive. Unless he ran this way. Sometimes they run this way. I see him though. Okay. Let's go check this train car out real quick, and then we'll go to the cave, I guess. Warm up. Ooh, piece of coal. Rose hips.
Can you eat trees? 'Cause I'm gonna.
You ask me this like every day, Astrid, whether you can eat a tree. I think you'd understand by now that sure, you can eat a tree if you really want to. But I don't recommend it.
I think I can use this.
And I guess we'll take it for now. That it? Nothing else in here? That's disappointing. Alright. Guess we'll head to the cave, Astrid, and get warm. With a fire. And a dead bunny. And some cattails. There's a cattail, a cattail, a cattail. Any more? If there's any more. Nope. Ravine's really good for birch bark, by the way, if you didn't know. A lot of birch bark in the ravine.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
No, Astrid, you cannot drop anything. In fact, pick up another stick for that. Teach you. Every time you complain, I'm going to make you pick up another stick. Keep it. Hello, Mr. Deer. Well, I guess it's Mrs. Deer, because you're a doe. You can have a cattail, Astrid. Stave off that hanger for a little longer. Then I'll let you go in this cave and warm up. Here's the rope. I have seen they have moved the rope in here, possibly. A soda. And a piece of wood. And that's it. 4 degrees, huh? -1. Alright. Yeah, we'll use the book. When you're already cold, like your cold meter's in the red, it doesn't matter how cold it is outside. You lose health the same speed, and hypothermia comes on at the same speed, so... Might be a 2-kohler. It's a little cold out there. Let's do a little bit of water for now. I don't know that we really need to drop any keys, but maybe we will. Right, we got Mr. Rabbit. Hello, Mr. Rabbit. That's a nice little faster.
I'm starving.
Astrid, you're always starving. Always. Is there a time when you're not starving? Here, have a soda. My treat. Look at that. Free soda. Let's cook. Oops. Where's my meat? Come here, meat. 7. Well, let's just do a big thing of water, I guess. We got time. $40 with a knife. The hide. A little excessive. Rabbit meat. Let's cook some soup. Nothing like soup and grilled cheese sandwiches, except for we don't have any bread or cheese or butter or even a spatula. So I guess we don't get any grilled cheese. Yeah, just tomato soup. I mean, can't really complain too much. It's more than starving kids in Bleak Inlet get. I know what you're saying. There are no kids in Bleak Inlet. Yeah, because they all starved to death because they didn't get tomato soup. All they had was sardines. And Timberwolves. And Timberwolves love sardines. No, I don't really have anything to back that up other than they hang around the cannery, so I'm assuming they must like them. Anything else to cook? Let's cook some birch bark food. Still stormy out there? Sure sounds like it. Sure looks like it. Not as stormy. Let's see if we can get to the bottom of the ravine. I might spend the night, well, probably spend the night there, but I just want to see if there's anything exciting down there. Probably
I'm
not.
not sure I can carry much more.
Well, you're gonna have to carry this big old heavy rope, so I guess you just better figure that out, Astrid. Oh, there goes our torch, Astrid. What you get for complaining? Now you don't have a torch, and you have to carry a rope. And a stick. I'm gonna carry that stick now too. Sometimes there's some saplings over there, I think. I don't see them. Oh, there's some right there. We'll get them on the way back. Hello, lone piece of coal. I shall take you. You know what I think is going to be really funny? If they when they do the wildlife update, they put a cougar in here and they don't tell anyone. And everyone comes in here and is like, oh, it's a ravine, it's all safe, there's no predators, and then they get mauled by a cougar. I mean, it probably won't be funny if it happens to me, but actually I probably would still find it humorous. Just put a cougar in here and not tell anyone. And where's my hot something? There's my hot something. They'll be alright. They're loopable. Just get mauled a couple times. That only hurts for a second or two. Alright, how heavy are we? We're heavy. Not horribly heavy. Let's drop that. Definitely don't need all those, so let's drop these. That. This here. Not that that weighs a lot. So grab some of our torches. There we go. It'll definitely be an adjustment. We'll have to figure out where everything is again. It'll make early game interesting. That's for sure. Oh, Astrid. How can you be tired on this adventure we're having? Stick. Where's stick? Looking around to see if they hid anything exciting somewhere. All the new stuff, they tend to hide things. Feather up here. Another one right there. Okay, I don't see anything else. Other. Must be someone inside here. Oh, look, there they are. Hey, I want those insulated boots. Can I have them? But they look nice. Look. Can I just... No? Really? You don't need them. So rude. Oh, there's a stem. Hello, little stem.
This'll come in handy.
Ooh, and a book. Useless book, but a book nonetheless. Yeah, well, I guess the stem was worth it. Wonder if that's a guaranteed stem. I think it is.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Oh, Astrid, you know the rules. If you complain about the weight, I gotta pick up another stick. Here's another stick. I suggest you stop complaining. I'll go grab this rabbit if I can. Really? Really, Mr. Rabbit? I think you're pretty sly, aren't you, huh? Dodge my rock. It's my favorite rock. My favorite rock. Okay. Let's grab these cattails while we're down here. I don't think we'll be down here for a very, very long time. I don't plan on going to Bleak Inlet anytime in the very near future. Alright then. Hello, dear. The heck? Oh, weird glitching. I was just saying the other day how funny it is. All the PC players were like, "Oh, you know, you should be thankful that you got to wait 4 extra months for the update, because that means there'll be less glitches. They'll have time to work all the bugs out." And here we are with the same or not more bugs. Yeah, no. No problem, Tash. You have yourself a good lunch. Enjoy your peanut butter and bananas. Oh, no peanut butter and bananas? I thought those were your favorite, Tash. Alright, I'll see you later.
I'll rest soon. I'm gonna faint.
And what do we have in here?
It's dusk,
Piece
so
of
I
wood.
can't be far behind.
And a bed. And that's it.
Make a fire. Hot fire. Yeah. Come on, little fire.
Come on, Astrid, light my fire. Good
Perfect.
job, Astrid. Proud of you. Just for that, I shall cook you some meat tonight.
I need anything right about now.
Well, here's anything, yummy. All right. Let's see, how warm is it back here? Probably not warm enough. Maybe. Which wood do we have? Do we risk it? Quite a bit of sticks. We are kind of heavy. Maybe not. Maybe we just keep the fire going. 5 hours of sleep. We'll get full energy before we head out.
Looks like we made it through
Storm
another night.
hits. All right. I guess we'll wait. How heavy are we? We can make some water. I didn't want to make that much water. Wow. Well, that's all right. We're just waiting for the storm to clear. Not that it's horribly difficult to find a way in the ravine, I just rather not travel in a blizzard if I can avoid it. Let's get an hour's sleep. The water might boil off. It should be pretty close. 1 minute. We'll just do some cooking while we're waiting, I guess. Everything else prepared, do we? Oh, we got some reaches. So we'll do that. Siding part of the stream while we wait for the blizzard to pass and just cook things. This is a lot of Interloper, honestly. Doing these fun maintenance tasks. I'm just trying to keep my energy up because I gotta climb out. Hopefully today. We may have to just go in the blizzard. Out of water. Funny. Well, I really want to wait around too much longer, so I guess we'll head out. I don't got to worry about getting lost, so pretty straightforward. At least make it to the cave. Of course, the wind's in our face, like always. It's cold outside. That one. Take those, stop that. I'll find my hot tea. There we go, hot tea. We got full energy and a cramp on, so we can make it up in one go without having a rest. There we go. Grab our torch. And we'll leave all the rest of that stuff. We don't need it. head back to this cave up here. Probably could just warm up real quick in there and then head all the way back to the dam. Craft our bow. Although I did want to harvest this deer. I don't know. Oh. How convenient. Storm's subsiding a little bit. See if we can't warm up a little in this cave. Barely. There we go. A little bit warmer.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
No, cannot. That's true. Not yet. I'm grabbing this stuff before we head to the dam. We're gonna be smelly, but we'll survive. Most likely. Okay. Alright, we're gonna head toward the dam again. Our sapling should be cured. We are gonna run into a wolf most likely on the way. In Mystery Lake, because we smell very, very badly.
I'm starving.
We'll just have to be ready for Mr. Wolf. Okay. Let's see if we run into a wolf. A little foggy. Ought to be coming for me. I'm really stinky. No, nothing yet. Okay, you're lost, wolf. Should we... oh, well... I'll just wait. I don't want to waste a match just to cook that meat. We'll just drop it out here for now. I think we are going to need some water. Now we got room to sleep. For now. drink a tea then for now. Start on the second day for a little while. See if the weather improves. Yeah, it doesn't sound like it. Let's see what it's like outside, shall we? I'd say that's not better. Okay, I guess we're drinking another tea. Not that that's a horrible thing, we have lots of tea, so... Maybe. Gonna make some water, cook the food, and we'll go back to the camp office. Bastard. Always so hungry. What did I do? What? Go away. Silly little wolf. Yeah, what about it? You scared me, you're just a little wolf. Even in the apocalypse, you gotta take your dog for a walk sometimes. It's some good exercise. They just sit around and then they get kind of lethargic, start gaining weight. Come on, Wolfie, Wolfie. Just looking for oak trees. I'll take my dog for a walk. Go look out. Maybe I'll wait till I make some arrows. Yeah, oh there you are. Come with me, my little wolfie, my little friend. During this the end of the world. Come with me, my little wolfie. Followed me quite a long ways. Oh, there's no tree. Oh wait, is that one back there? Hold on, Wolfie. I think I missed a tree. You're gonna have to go away now. Sorry. I want to check out this tree and getting away. It's more important. tree there. Acorns everywhere. That one there too. Oh my god. Acorn healing. Acorns, you go away. Bad luck, my acorns. What? Interference. Uh-oh. What did you do, Cash? You broke it. Alright, Cash, hold on. Let's see if this fixes it. Alright, is that better? All fixed? Maybe? Yes, no? Is it still having issues now? Okay. Yeah, I think it's a... well, I don't know if it's an Xbox thing, but... that's right.
Man, all I can think about is food.
Oh, Astrid. That's all you ever think about is food. And being too heavy. Got too dark. Water should be done.
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Get some more cattails in us. Make some arrows tomorrow, and then we'll go look for some... I don't know. We'll go look. We'll see if we can find a bear. Probably check trappers, see if there's a bear and or a moose there. Prepare some acorns to pass the time, I guess. Yeah, I'm gonna try and get a couple bear pelts down. So my plan, currently, is to get a couple bear pelts down and maybe a moose hide. Have them start curing. And then while those are curing, probably head back up to Timberwolf and hit the summit. And do a little more looting in Timberwolf and Pleasant Valley. And then kind of head back this way. Hopefully by then the hides and everything are cured. I can make my bear coat and my... Stop it, dog. My moose hide satchel, all the rest of my clothes, and then we can head towards the airfield. But we'll see. Because you want warm clothes when you go to the airfield. That's the current plan. Now, obviously, plans may change. But we do need to make some more arrows. I only have 3, and that's enough to hunt a bear, but a moose, not really. I mean, can get away with 3, but got to be all good shots. Especially at a low archery level like me. So, I don't think I have any tools here, so yeah. Archery 2. Must be. Archery 2. Okay. I got 7 arrows. Well, let's head towards trappers, I guess. Best weather, but could be worse. Stick. Gotta remember to keep our eyes out for more oak trees. Give us more of them delicious acorns. I don't think acorns respawn, but could be wrong. Sticks. Well, yeah, I mean, obviously it's easier to get food. A little bit of defense. It's nice to save on matches, so I feel a lot better if I had like archery level 5 or something, but we warm up here real quick.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
Geez, that's what I wanted to drop. I don't remember what I'm doing. I guess we'll just hang out here for a little bit. Grab another cooking book. Oh, I should have left that rifle book back there. Hey, TX. $30. Dun, dun, dun. Did I complete? Oh, yeah, I do have. No, that bow's not done. So here's a little Little trick in case you didn't know. It's kind of an exploit, I guess you could say. But see, your bow weighs 1.10 pounds. A bow in progress doesn't weigh anything, so you could technically craft a bow till it's almost done, and then keep it in your inventory as a backup bow. So if this bow gets low, you just go to a crafting table, finish this bow, and the whole time it's in there, it doesn't weigh anything. So it's a little bit of an exploit, I guess, but something to keep in mind. I think so. I haven't really tested it a lot, but oh really? Where am I? Looks like I'm just in a forest with storms. Go this way. Get warm. How much time we got left on our fire? Anything left to
I need to
prepare?
find food.
I'll see if this storm will pass. If not, we'll have to go to trappers in it, but at the very least, maybe the wind will change direction. What was I going to do? Oh yeah, I was going to read a book. Hello, read a book. I think we got another cooking book now. Yep. Bring us up to cooking 4 if we finish this book. Okay, that looks better. Well, since we used the match, we might as well take a torch. Mushrooms. Yeah, what they call this, Deadfall, I believe. Deadfall region or something. Deadfall. I think they call us Deadfall.
God, I'm starving.
I haven't seen a wolf in here though. There's usually a couple. Stop looking at me, dog. You already ate your breakfast. You don't need more food. Yeah, you don't need more food. You're not starving. Nobody believes you're starving. You're starving too. Oh no. Astrid can only dream of using a microwave. She's like, I wish I could have a microwave TX. But I don't get one. Even during an aurora, they don't work. It's kind of a pain without a microwave though. Get so used to them. Speaking of teas, yeah, no, I understand what you're saying, yeah. Or the hot plates work during the aurora. Kind of weird that like some stuff works and some stuff doesn't. Alrighty then. Let's see if we see a bear or a moose in the area. I see a wolf. See a bear yet. Oops, stick. Okay. Yeah, stick. Probably a piece of coal down here. It's kind of big. Despite what you may think, dog, you being on my lap does not improve my gameplay. Just wanted you to know that. Not that you care, but... Oh yeah, I mean, the Aurora-powered, elevators and milling machines and all kinds of stuff. I would think it would have more than enough power to run a microwave. Don't see a bear or a moose. That's disappointing. Well, I can check by the unnamed pond for the bear, and by a little cabin kind of near the clear cut for the moose over there. Hello, bunny.
Can you eat trees? Because I'm gonna.
Suppose you could eat a tree, Astrid, but generally not very tasty. I think I'll check this area out over here. I've been putting some loot inside these little sheds or shacks or whatever. Probably nothing game-changing, but something's better than nothing. Backpack.
I'll take it.
Chips and a soda. I was wrong. I did put game-changing loot in here. Chips and a soda. Okay, well, anything else? Chips and a soda, chips and a soda. I ever wonder who this is? Like, someone Jeremiah knew? AG. Someone doesn't have anything. Someone doesn't have anything either. KG. Okay.
Oh,
I don't know
I've
who
never been so
KG
hungry
is.
in my life.
I have a cattail, Astrid. Trappers. Everybody's favorite place. Dun dun dun. Ooh, there's a lot of food in here. Usually don't find that much food. And another Wilderness
Nobody needs
Kitchen
this
book.
anymore.
Holy cow, they really want me to get cooking level 5. I mean, not that I'm upset with that, but... Alright, wait a second. They took the cloth away? There has been a piece of cloth or a piece of leather here since day 1, and now it's gone. I'm not happy about that. That was like an iconic piece of cloth. And just rip it away. Rip it away like a babe from its mother. Storm lantern.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
Definitely in better shape than the one I got. Painkillers. Okay. Guess that's about it, except for the safe. Yep. Okay. Around 14, 13, 14, something like that. You leave my curtains out of it. 13. Trappers have curtains? I guess I never really paid attention. I wouldn't mind another ear wrap. Probably like cash in a book, though. It's not like it's going to be a Mackinac.
I'll take it.
Okay. Oh, and some jeans. And my torch went out. Awesome. Cash and some jeans. Yay. I guess let's eat some food, huh? Ooh, that's some yummy looking dog food. let's just eat one cattail for now then. And do we have enough time to make an arrow? I don't think so. Let's see if we have enough time to read a chapter in our exciting cooking book. Not that one. That one. Maybe one more. Nope, not one more. Okay, anything we can do? Prepare some birch bark. Not quite tired enough to sleep yet. Harvest that, and we can eat and go to sleep. However, we are going to go ahead and eat nasty food that will give us food poisoning, so we can cure it and sleep it off, as we're at full health and we're safe.
What a way to die. I just want to die.
Not only are we safe, we're in trappers with a special bed. Dun dun dun! A magic special bed. Who gets food poisoning from dog food? Really? Who gets food poisoning from dog food? Alright. Medicine. Make ourselves a yummy reishi. Okay. Dump off the water, and then we go to sleep. If you're in a safe place with full health, sometimes it's worth it to give yourself food poisoning just so you can eat all the low condition food. Because then you wake up 10 hours later and you still have full health, so. Alright, let me check outside real quick. See if there happens to be a bear or a moose waiting for us. Well, you know, you should add it into your diet. I hear it's really good for you. I see no bear or no moose. Disappointing. A little early, so let's make a couple arrows. Don't even think about it, dog. You've already eaten. You're getting all... Hey, don't you get all grumpy with me. You're fine. No. Stop it. Well, you know, you got to start somewhere. And then move your way up. I understand. Microwave food is pretty nice. Ooh, we're really heavy. Alright. We need to leave some stuff behind. do we have that we don't need here? Let's see. We'll get rid of that book. We don't need it. We can get rid of these pain pills. We don't need those. Not that they weigh extensively a lot, but might as well get rid of them for now. Couple cans. Stick that lantern in there. We got some torches to tear down. Oh, really? Really? That's what you're gonna do to me? I'm gonna make it windy exactly in the direction I want it to go. Right, well. Be mean. Alright, what are we on? We're on day 22. Alright. Well, since the weather has turned, I guess we'll call it here for today. So, yeah, we forged. We're just looking for bear and moose right now. Get those down and we're on day 22, doing all right. So, just want to thank everyone for joining me. I appreciate it. Appreciate all your support. If you haven't followed the channel yet and you like what you saw, please feel free to give me a follow. Completely free. Doesn't cost you anything. Well, of course, Tash, I always want to make your day better if I can. But like I said, I appreciate everybody and all your support. We'll go ahead and... What? Yeah, I appreciate you too, dog. Not when you're barking. Stop it. We'll go ahead and raid out. I'd appreciate it if you could stay for the raid. Let's see who happens to be on. Kimyoda says Koru's still on. Let me double check. Sometimes it's not accurate. Before I go raiding out. The other day I raided out to Paraloopable and she wasn't even on anymore. Silly Twitch. Okay. Yep. We'll go ahead and raid to Koru. I haven't raided to her for a while. Alright. It's doing its weird unraid thing. Ugh. I hate this when it does that. Gonna make me have to type it in manually. Silly thing. All right. I appreciate everyone. I hope you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, or night, wherever you're from. And we will see you on the next episode. Yeah, they know that you're leaving too. Thanks. We'll see you on the next episode. Have a good one, everyone.